them, and they now have the lead in map number 1.
Now let's see how this is going. We are coming down to the very end of this map here. 232 points. Only about 20 more points to go for Maverick Esports as we transition into this next hard point. Let's see here. This one is going to be going neutral. Maverick Esports are actually able to get control of it. Let's see if they're able to hold it here for this last little bit. Only about 10 more points to go. This could be it. Purdue is going to have to make a move here, and if they're going to make a move, it's going to have to be soon. Echo's going to be looking for it, but Toasty is going to be now, man. Echo is going to be going down, but it's not going to be enough. Maverick Esports are taking that first map against Purdue Northwest. Maverick Esports has sought through the defenses of Purdue Northwest. They saw everything that they needed to do, and they got it done. They broke through the line. Whitehawk getting that transition over to that AR played such a huge key factor as he had a 10-kill streak going before he eventually got shut down.
That was disgusting, dude. Unbelievable. I can't even wrap my head around what just happened. It was an absolute breakdown. If you're Purdue, you broke down mentally, physically, metabolically, and emotionally. Every single version of breaking down, that's what happened. Maverick Esports was able to push through the line. So difficult to do, by the way, against a team like Purdue Northwest.
Oh my goodness.
Popped off, and they came back from a 100-point deficit. Now, I've seen Maverick Esports absolutely choke a lead at the Rockstar Land Invitational. You know, I'm going to keep bringing that up. That's my only piece of ammo I have against them. But for them to make this effort back, I now can, I can hold back on that joke a little bit. I don't need to bring it up as much as they now have fought from a 100-point lead all the way back. It's like climbing down at the bottom of an icy mountain. You know, it's frosty down there, as it is frosty here in Minnesota, as more snow is slowly on the way. It is a icy mountain to climb, and through absolute brawn, found their way back, and they take map 1.
Map 1, absolutely crazy match to be able to see. High intensity. Going to be shouting out Y-Dog there in that match, though. That 10-kill streak holding strong. Bladesy, also a very, very, very strong player for Maverick Esports. He came out of nowhere doing everything that he needed to do. The boogeyman showed up exactly how he needed to do. Right underneath your bed, you weren't noticing. Then boom, not only did he grab your ankles, but he sent you right back to your spawn point. This is one boogeyman I definitely wouldn't want under my bed, and Bladesy has showing up under all of Purdue Northwest here in this match.
It was a absolute, I said it before in the last set, put on a clinic, and it was disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an immaculate comeback, and what a run from Maverick Esports in map 1. That was disgusting. That's all I gotta say. But you know what? Even is more disgusting here, Zojalix.
What is that?
Is following our socials. You know exactly what I mean, guys. Make sure you guys follow the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. All 5 of those. You'll love to see it here on Maverick Esports. Here, it's Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and that's at Esports MNSU if you want to see more of the content, more of the camaraderie, if you will. You can follow us on all of our socials. The Twitter and the TikTok are probably the most active. You can also check out our newsletter to stay up to date about everything Maverick Esports needs and everything about them. So you'll love to see it. Make sure you guys check that out.
You know what else is pretty disgusting?
What?
Donating to help support our students here.
Oh, dude, right?
Esports. Yeah, like honestly. You think about it, there's what, 20, 30 people in chat, somewhere around there? I don't know. We don't have the numbers up quite yet, but we'll get there eventually at some point. Either way, if you think about it, an average game somewhere around there costs around, I'd say, most typical games now cost $50 to $60 unless you're MW2 and decide to be $70. That's a conversation I will save for another time. But
fair. For
all you guys in chat, 20 of us-ish, somewhere around there, y'all donate about $2. Guess what? That's $40 that goes to supporting these students in their endeavors. These students who have the passion, the grind, the drive, just the absolute love for Call of Duty. And even across all other esports, we've got Rocket League, we've got League of Legends, we've got Super Smash Brothers. We're looking at possibly some Overwatch. We got some Valorant. We got anything and everything that you need to meet your esports needs. It's here at Minnesota State University Mankato. And just a small donation helps to support these students. And, I'm just going to go on my own little emotional tangent here.
Do it,
just
brother.
how
Make it
much
happen.
I care about esports programs. So many people will look at esports and be like, why would I watch somebody play a game when I can go do it? When I can just go play it myself? I'm sorry, are you going to go play football? But no, you're going to sit and you're going to watch the Super Bowl, right? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm calling everybody out.
Dude, I'll sit and I'll watch the Super Bowl.
I'll sit and watch Super Bowl, but I'm not going to go and you're not going to see me go playing football. I mean, you could, but I would die.
Yeah,
But you know what?
me too. I'm small.
But you know what? These players here are showing, like, they'll not only watch Call of Duty, but they'll play it, and they'll play it good. And there's such an incredible just amount of love that these players have for their game. And for some of them, it could be a dream to see themselves onto a Call of Duty League major stage, playing with some of the best of the best, with Minnesota Rocker, Los Angeles Thieves, Atlanta FaZe, all of them. And a great way that you guys can help to support these students who are not only grinding their heart out in Call of Duty, but they're grinding out the textbooks.
That's
You can
true.
Just donate a few little bucks there to help support these students and everything that they do.
It really is, and these guys really put in the work no matter what they do with everything that goes on here, whether it be homework, whether it be grinding out matches when they're at home, or, hanging out and just being friends, right? Because that's, in the end of the day, that's what it's really all about, right? These guys are friends at the end of the day, and they love to play these games, but we're getting directly into map number 2. We stalled enough time. We didn't even need to go to ad break. It's going to be map number 2, Search and Destroy on the Embassy.
All right. Now, going back into the last match that we saw them play against, I already forgot the name, St. Clair. There we go. It is back into my brain. It was a very close SND. There was a lot of adjustments that happened between both teams. Let's see how this happens. As Maverick Esports pulled off an insane map 1 comeback in Hardpoint, Y-Dog is going to be the one holding the bomb. Maverick Esports immediately starting out with a much slower play style than they did against St. Clair, and I think that is going to be something that they're going to be able to use to their advantage. Whitman is going to be spotted out by Klinger. He's going to be going for the shot. A few hit markers are going to go, but Whitman will be retreating, giving an opportunity for Maverick Esports to make some advances, getting some information as they are actually possibly looking at rotating onto the A site. You said before that they don't go A, but here they are going A.
They're making their way towards the A site, and you are absolutely right. Here's Zogelik's bombs, but planted on A. Bladesy, what are you doing? Oh, my. That
oh, my goodness. Y-Dog is going to be getting a first kill,
close.
but Echo is going to be taking down Y-Dog. Is the bomb planted?
The bomb is down, 30 seconds left. Klinger is able to find one. It is now a 2v3 scenario. Klinger finds Echo, and it is really tough to see those
And Klinger is going to be taking down Whitman before going down at the hands of Echo. Echo is going to be the last one. He's going to have to make a play for a defuse. He's going to be spotting Bladesy. This could be a possible clutch opportunity. As it is now a 1v1. Toasty versus Echo, but it doesn't look like no matter what happens, Toasty's going to take him out. Maverick Esports taking the first round.
Woo-wee.
My goodness, that was... my heart is pounding. There was... oh my goodness, I can't. Echo making crazy moves here, making a very close first round there for Maverick Esports versus Purdue Northwest, but Maverick Esports managed to find what they need and get the job done. Echo getting 3 kills in that first round.
A little nasty with it, Maverick Esports had to play and had to get super clutch Toasty with the huge LeBron toss to try and find an early kill with that Semtex, but no cigar there as he's going to find his rotation back towards the A site. As we see, that's number 5. It's going to be H2O. It's going to be Water finding their way towards the A site, looking for something to happen, but we got 3 and 2. That's going to be Klinger and Toasty watching the A site as we see who is H2O getting taken down there by Klinger. Unbelievable.
Is also going to be going down, but Whitman is going to be the final one alive, and he is going to be taking another one down before he himself gets eliminated. Maverick Esports are starting off strong with a 2-0 search and destroy win there. Just kind of seeing that Whitman is able to take one down before Toasty is right there to finish him off. As scared, when you're the last one alive, those aggressive plays can work, but you got to think if there's one, there's more than likely going to be another one there.
There's always definitely going to be another one there. You see the trades left and right, the gun for gun, word for word, player for player. That's what Search and Destroy is all about. Whitman with a big grenade, throwing it, taking it down. Both the cars is going to activate Dead Silence. I'm curious to what kind of skin he's using there.
Yeah, that's quite.
It's quite the interesting skin, I'd say.
Wydog getting an early plant is going to be taking down H2O. Blazy taking down Ras. Klinger going to be taking down Echo. Whitman is now the last one, the only one who rotated around the A site. Toasty is going to be the only one down for Maverick Esports, taking his first death of this map in this
Oh
map.
my God, Wade Zojalix. He doesn't know that he's there.
The Semtex.
Klinger. Oh, he tries to make a guess. That's a lot of
see him?
information, though. I don't think he saw him as the door spotted, or the door kind of hit his. It kind of hit his hitbox there a little bit, but as Whitman has to find their way. There's only 8 seconds left on the clock, but it looks like he's going to save, and he's not going to go for any kills as he makes his way down. Oh my gosh.
No, he's just going to let it go. Maverick Esports going to be claiming round 3. Off to an excellent start here in Search and Destroy.
Coming out with a sprint, right? If you're out with a sprint, you got to make sure that you don't. You can't run out of gas, though, right? If you start with this sprint, you got to keep that momentum. You got to go till the very, very end. There's no 10 in the 40-yard dash.
No.
You can't just go 10. You can't just go 20. You can't just go 30. You got to go the whole 40 yards if you're going to make the dash count.
Absolutely. We saw that happen in Maverick Esports' match against St. Clair. St. Clair had a lot of strong momentum. They went very quick and fast, got 3 points right off the bat, but then Maverick Esports came back and almost won it, but it got really close there. Bomb is planted over at B, as 2 are going down for Purdue, 1 going down for MNSU. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, we've got Wydog is taking a look, seeing Echo there. He's going to see him, and he's going to take him down.
I thought Echo really had that for just a moment, but Toasty is down. He's going to get the bomb, and he's going to defuse it.
Right there is... They're trying to
Ooh.
force the rotation out from Rasp, and it's not able to go as the defuse will come through. Rasp does at least take 1 down, preventing any possible score streaks there from happening, but that is a 4-0 lead from Maverick Esports. We're seeing the momentum completely and totally swap sides as Purdue had very strong momentum at the opening of that hard point, and now Maverick Esports have just shown up, and they are making it work very strongly. We are now up 4-0 as Maverick Esports are back on the attack, looking to close this one out with only 2 more rounds left. Toasty getting poked a little bit, going to be backing off. Not going to be making any unnecessary risks. Smart move there. Looks like he does hear some shots. Gets a few hit markers off, but is going to force a retreat.
A retreat, and nothing left to see. Wydog moving towards the bottom side. He is towards the side of parking lot, as he does have the bomb. As there is, that is 5. That's going to be H2O watching from the back end towards cafeteria. Got to be careful. You can see the entire line of Purdue Northwest sitting behind the backside of Embassy as Blazy knows the bomb is. Wydog tries to make an aggressive push directly through mid. That's going to be Rasp on the first blood. But moving through Blazy,
interesting choice there to be handing the bomb off to Blazy. I wonder what they'd be kind of thinking there is, no, Blazy is, they're going to get an exact trade. It is now going to be Toasty going as the final man alive for Maverick Esports. The only ones left are going to be Echo and Rasp. Toasty trying to make a move here on the bomb.
Activating Dead Silence is 15 seconds.
Important.
He gets one of them. There's going to be one more. He's got to be able to find him as 7 is going to be making his way. That's going to be Echo. He's going to be right behind him. He hears him, but he can't quite take the cake. That is a little upsetting if you're Toasty, because I know he can win those, but it is 4-1 coming into this next round. But, you know, I believe in you, Toasty. Back it up. Make your way back. This is huge.
Yeah.
Y'all got the lead.
This is exactly what you need to have happen if you're Purdue Northwest, breaking up that momentum and possibly being able to put a stop here from Maverick Esports. But Maverick Esports, they don't need to freak out too much. It's not like that was only the 1-round win. Not saying that they need to start pumping the brakes or anything like that, but they just know that they got to remember that just because they're up 4-0 doesn't mean they're unstoppable. There's still a lot. Oh, Toasty getting some hit markers on that Semtex.
Getting a lot of information. It's going to be Y-Dog.
First blood, 2 going down apiece. Actually, we're going to be seeing an even trade happen between the two teams. It is now a 2v2. Klinger is going to be going down by the hands of Rasp. Bladesy is now the last one alive. The bomb is on the ground by that B site.
If you're number 6, that looks like it's going to be Whitman, and he's going to try to whip this corner. He's trying to snake, looking for information. Rasp now has the bomb. Bladesy with excellent trigger discipline, opting to not go for the shot, keeping his position unknown. As we see 6, once again, that's Whitman as Rasp making their way down towards the A bomb site. A bomb might be going down. It's going to be going down on the A site. Bladesy now has to make his decision, picking up the TAC 56 with the... Oh my goodness, he's got to run, but he survives. Oh, wow.
I was going to say, if you're Bladesy at this point, you've got to start making those rotations, getting over to play over at that A site. This is a situation now where you're... I hate to say that you're rushed because I don't want him to make any unnecessary errors, but this might actually be an opportunity. They don't know where he's at. Oh, no, it looks like they might have heard him coming, so they're going to be responding. It's going to be 1, but unfortunately, Purdue will be getting the kill there and taking 2 rounds in a row, breaking up the momentum for Maverick Esports and giving themselves a fighting chance here in Search and Destroy.
Purdue Northwest answering back decisively, finding the rhythm that Maverick Esports had to start off this first round, as we now are heading into the late night hours, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure y'all stay hydrated and keep yourselves interested into the video game as we make our way up into the 6th round here.
Klinger getting poked a little bit. It's going to be backing up. Y-Dog once again carrying the bomb.
Taking it.
Toasty might have a sight on H2O. No, it looks like it's actually going to be the opposite. H2O is going to be Toasty, and he's going to be taking him down.
Oh, dang. That's got to hurt, but it's going to be Klinger and Bladesy now are the last 2 alive here for Maverick Esports. Purdue Northwest answering back with a beautiful momentum shift as Klinger falls. Bladesy, the last alive.
Now let's see how Bladesy is going to be playing this. It is a 1v3 situation. This is not where you want to be if you are Bladesy. You definitely want to be looking for an opportunity, and Bladesy is going to be taking down H2O. This is an opportunity. Oh. He might be actually having the explosion here. The bomb will not be going off, but Purdue are going to be winning that one out. Bladesy, unfortunately, not able to make the miracle hero play happen here against Purdue Northwest.
Oh, Whitman with the fantastic flank, going all the way around. I thought he was still on the A site, and I not pay attention to the map for 2 seconds, and he's already sitting on the backside of tennis courts, and he finds a great frag, securing that round. It is now 4-3. We're coming up on round number 7. 8, yeah.
This is round 8. Round 8.
I've lost my mind. It's past my bedtime.
It is getting to that point. Klinger getting that first blood. Whitman is going to be going down as well. Maverick Esports seem to be able to clean up, but Toasty will be the one paying for it. Y-Dog, you don't want to open the door to Y-Dog because he will let you know that he is there, and he will not let you forget it. H2O is the final man standing here for the side of Purdue. He's going to be spotting Klinger. Klinger is going to be taking a very smart withdraw there as the grenade is going to be coming out for H2O, but it will not find anything. H2O is now unsure of where the enemies are, but Maverick Esports having supreme map control. Able to take a look. Bladesy with a very strong angle here. If H2O is going to make a move here, he is going to be met with Bladesy. Let's see if he's going to be making the rotation. Bladesy is going to be seeing him. He's going to be getting a fight off, and Bladesy is going to finish off H2O. Maverick Esports are able to stop the cycle and put themselves into map point here in Search and Destroy. Only one more round.
They played that round pretty excellently, Zojalix, I won't lie. Once they had the man advantage, they pushed themselves into positions that carried them to that round victory, right? You know, you're playing a map where you're playing a game mode where your opponent has to push into you. you don't need to press. You don't need to go as hard as you think. As long as you play the patient game, you will come out on top.
For sure. Search and Destroy, a game mode that is all about not forcing something to happen, but waiting for the other team to make the mistake. As much as people would love to be able to say that it is all about trying to make things happen, plays a lot of times don't happen when you're the one making moves. It happens when the other team is attempting to make the move, and you can shut it down.
An excellent. Well, and we saw it right there when Whitman decided to push Y-Dog, and Y-Dog sitting behind the pillar, ready for it. He's going to see, and he's going to look for Echoes. Echoes on the top side. That's tough, and that's a lot of information. We're going to see 5. That's going to be H2O. Sitting on the bottom, he's sitting in that little corner where they can't quite seem to spot him. Oh, they see him, but it's going to be H2O over Toasty. They got to make their way something. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. Y-Dog still has the bomb as they got to make a big rotation to happen here. That's going to be 8. That's going to be Rasp. They're going to get the trade. 23 seconds left on the clock. You got to pick up the bomb as H2O's right there looking at your face. Bladesy is the last alive. Dead silence activated. He's got to find something. 14 seconds left on the clock. He knows where H2O is. He's got to take him down. There's got to be one more left. It's going to be Echo right above you. But Echo securing it as we go now to 5-4 as we are now entering round number 10.
Honestly, at that point, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong here, but I feel like if you're Bladesy there, you know they're playing around the B site. What stops you from grabbing the bomb and heading over to that A site? Knowing that for the B site has been such a point of contention there, why not just rotate back over to that A site where you can get a safe plant? Like, to me, at least, that makes the most sense, but at the same time, I'm just a caster.
That's
so
true.
It could, like, I don't know what's going on in their brain, so I can't say anything for sure.
You know, you're right there. We got to find a way. They have to find their way around their team and around their opponent here. It's going to be tough. That's 5 and 8. That's going to be H2O and Rasp pushing their way towards the backside. It's going to be 5 with a big run, and that man's got the Heelys on. Look at him run!
Rasp getting 2 kills there. Maverick Esports looking to possibly make a move. The bomb is going to be planted on that A site. Let's see how Maverick Esports is going to be looking for the rotation. Toasty looking to get some information. Is going to be activating that dead silence. There are 2 members of Purdue there. It looks like Toasty might have the edge up here against H2O. It looks like if he's able to get the site. No, but H2O actually saw him. And we are going to round 11.
I am scared. Round 11, it's always when things boil down to the absolute breaking point, ladies and gentlemen. Round 11 here in this Embassy Search and Destroy for Maverick Esports. If they take this map, they're going to be up 2-0. If they lose, it's going to be 1-1, and we are going to get some more games going on.
Yeah. Now we've got Maverick Esports are going to be the ones attacking Purdue Northwest on the defense. Here we go. It all comes down to this for this map. Y-Dog with the bomb. Looking to make a fast rotation onto that site. They might have some information.
Oh my gosh.
Bladesy holding that angle. They're going for a very early plant.
Klinger finds that first blood. H2O goes down. That's their big man. They got to take down Echo. Echo's going to be their big final boss. Echo's going to be able to go on to Bladesy, but Echo
sees him and is able to hold it. The sun is going to be going out. The hit marker is going to be coming out. That's going to give Bladesy the opportunity that he needs. He's going to rush it and he takes down it. But Y-Dog is going to be going down in the process. This is going to be a scary opportunity. Klinger is going to take down one more. Rasp is the final man standing at a 14-7 KD. If any man is going to be doing it for Purdue here, it is going to be him. Rasp is going to be doing it, but it won't be enough. Maverick Esports are taking that second map in a absolutely terrifying search and destroy match there.
It has to go to round 11, Zojalix. It has to go to round 11. Only for the story. It's all for the movie. It's all the plot line.
Yep, couldn't have said it better than myself. Than a very intense hiccup. That was absolutely crazy. Maverick Esports managing to hold it, getting up to round, getting 3-0. Purdue Northwest bringing it back up, breaking up some momentum as Maverick Esports gets to 4-0. And then they bring it back to the round 11. The exact scoring opportunity that Maverick Esports, that Purdue needed was in that round 11, but Maverick Esports able to hold it long enough to be able to take that one and bring it them now onto match point. This is could be the final map if Maverick Esports are able to pull this one out and finish strong here tonight.
I'm hoping so. You know, we're up 2-0 here on the Maverick Esports side. Purdue Northwest absolutely fighting back, though they are not out of this yet, though, folks. You know, coming into map number 3, it is going to be Hotel Control. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We got Hotel coming at you up next. We'll be right back. Hooah!
Welcome back, everybody, to some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 action featuring Minnesota State University, Mankato, and Purdue Northwest. We just came off of an intense search and destroy matchup, but we're back into control.
Oh my gosh.
We're going so fast. Oh my goodness. They are not giving us any time to be ready. Rasp getting first blood, as right now we've got Maverick Esports are the attackers into control, and Purdue Northwest are the defenders in this first round. Things are looking really good for Purdue Northwest right there. I swear I know how to talk. I was a theater kid. But now, here we are. Maverick Esports actually are getting control over that A site. They're able to get that first tick. Y-Dog is going to get the site onto Echo, and it's going to take him down. They're able to hold this one. Y-Dog is already looking to make some moves towards that B site as Maverick Esports have control over the A site, and they're already starting progress on that B site. Purdue Northwest, things are starting to look a little scary as Maverick Esports have taken control of this map. How long was he sitting there?
He sat there for a solid, at least 30 seconds before anything happened as point B is slowly being secured. That's going to be Toasty as H2O finds him, and it's going to be Bladesy now. As we hover him, I've drank so much soda tonight. Help!
Bladesy. Yeah, we're hovering Bladesy. Point B is currently at neutral right now. Bladesy getting a little spooked by the dead body. Understandable.
Have a nice day, yep.
Alrighty, and now Y-Dog is going to be going down. Bladesy possibly looking for a move. Toasty. I mean, everybody's kind of looking for moves here. This has just been an explosive game of control. Lives are currently right now in favor of Purdue Northwest. Game looking like it's going to be slowing down right now. Maverick Esports are going to be possibly looking to make a move. Bladesy is going to be getting one. This is exactly what you need for Maverick Esports. An opening has been discovered for them as Bladesy is going to be taking down Rasp. The B site is now getting opened up for Maverick Esports. They're looking to make a move. Klinger is going to be losing his fight against Echo, which is going to give an opportunity for Purdue Northwest to possibly hold this push. They're going to be making a move
All the
inside.
timing.
They're not quite able to get in.
The timing was so rough there, especially for Blades. He had that entire the entire check-in desk locked down and ready, but not being able to hold it all the way. Toasty's going to get taken down by Rasp as he's holding the line. H2O big, Semtex pushing him out into a really uncomfy scenario. Klinger all the way as 37 seconds wind down on the clock as we slowly tick down here as Klinger is opening his lineup.
Maverick Esports are going to need to make some moves here. They got to start pausing the timer. They're able to get so. They are in the B site now. Can they hold? Apparently I spoke too soon. They have been pushed out of the B site. Only 11 lives left for Maverick Esports. Make that 10 as Purdue Northwest are continuing to hold the line. Y-Dog is going to be taking down Echo. Rasp is going to be holding the line here as the rest of Purdue Northwest are coming in, but Maverick Esports are rotating in. That four-man group coming in hot. They're trying to force movement here from Purdue. Only 3 seconds left. They got to get on this control point if they're going to make anything happen. They're able to secure it with only 1.9 seconds. Let's see if Maverick Esports are able to hold it here. The first tick is going to be going.
Oh no,
More members are going down. Only 7 lives remaining for Maverick Esports, but Bladesy is there to hold it. He's looking a little scary. They're going to be rotating on him. That's going to be going in, and that will be Purdue. Get in there at the very end and break that one up.
We almost saw the buzzer beater there as Bladesy tries to run his way in. There's Klinger, tried to make a diving save to get onto the point, but it was a little bit too slow as Purdue Northwest now up 1-0 here on this Control Hotel, which has been welcome back into the map pool and our first time seeing it.
I love this map, honestly. Being able to see it in Control is super fun. It's crazy. It is an absolutely crazy map and a lot of things happening all at once, but it's super fun. I think the map also just aesthetically looks amazing. The developer is doing a really good job. Bladesy is going to be firing right away, getting a double against Rasp and H2O, getting a great start for this defense here from Maverick Esports.
Clearly, Bladesy is active, and he wants to make it happen right here, right now, pushing his way into the spawn of Purdue Northwest. Tries to activate Dead Silence, but not going to be happening here today as Rasp making his way underneath onto the far down. But Echo sitting on top, moving himself into the upper bedrooms, has himself a safe and a nice comfy spot. He's up there with his AR, I would agree. Rasp hanging out. Bladesy gets taken down. Klinger with nade in hand gets caught with the pineapple.
Progress at B is going to be happening for Purdue. This could be that B site being locked down. It looks like Maverick Esports is just going to be focusing over on that A site now. About 1 minute and 45 to hold as they have to watch this point now. This is the final point of contention here to possibly give Purdue Northwest an edge that they need, but Maverick Esports is not even going to let up for a minute. You know, if you're on a defensive team, I honestly think sometimes it's easier when the other team has that first control point locked down, because now you don't even have to worry about trying to defend 2 points at once. All you have to worry about is just that one, and it's a lot easier than to build a fortification around 1 point. Bladesy, you are just absolutely disgusting.
Assembled alternatively, if you will, Zojalix, and it is a crazy time if you are Bladesy, going 9-8, Klinger 7-10. A lot of pretty even kills around the board, but if you're Whitman, you're 10-4, never mind. Bladesy just taking the words directly out of my mouth and taking Whitman for a ride.
Klinger is going to be also spotting Rasp. The players are managing to honestly get the kills if they need. A 6 live lead in favor of Maverick Esports here, as H2O will be put down. You're going to be getting dehydrated if your water gets taken out.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. You know, you got to stay hydrated, especially in these long style games. And that's why I have a Rockstar Energy with me to keep me hydrated and energized as these games go through. It's going to be...
Purdue is going to be holding this one. Maverick Esports is going to have to make some moves. The first take is going to go for Purdue. Maverick Esports, you got to make a move here. This cannot get locked down on you. That's going to be it. And pushing them to map point, but the breakup is going to be happening. Only 20 seconds remain. Purdue pushes themselves back in. Bladesy is going to be going in. He's going to be taken down, but Klinger is going to be showing up here. He is going to be going for one. He's got one. He's going to be looking for two. But he is getting rotated on, and he will be going down.
Toasty.
The timer is paused. Toasty is going to be going down.
I don't know what Y-Dog is doing. He's not getting on the point as they have control of the A site. Where's Y-Dog?
And he's just not there, as Purdue are going to be taking that second round, putting them at a 2-0 victory right now, putting Maverick Esports on their back feet for this third map.
This third map on control here on Hotel, as things are getting a little spicy. I can feel the tensions rising as we continue through these games and the maps get harder and harder. I hope things get better on both sides for both of these guys, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tough, it is grueling, and it is a bloodbath out there. No really high kill streaks coming from both sides. It's 0-2 coming into the third round here. If you're Maverick Esports, you're on your back foot. If you're on Purdue, you're on the sprint. First blood, going to Rasp.
And if you're Maverick, if you're Maverick Esports at this point, you got to be tired. You're just coming off of a 4-game best-of-5 against same player, and now you're playing in a possible 3-0 sweep. Opportunities are being shown out here as Maverick Esports are getting quick control over this B site. Exactly what you want to see. This is how you want to come back on this one. But again, there's still so much of this map left if Maverick Esports are able to control this one. Let's see if they're able to hold it. Point B is secured.
That's going to be an extra minute there onto the clock. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left as they have to find a way to break into the A site now. That's 3. That's going to be Klinger on the flank, but Rasp is just too clean. Y-Dog has dead silence as he's finding his way all the way through the chandelier room, making his way. He knows Echo is there. He has to fight him. That is really tough. He's got to wait for another teammate. Bladesy moving his way through, but he's going to get caught out. Had the dead silence active. Y-Dog playing so patient, but he can't quite win the gunfight, getting shot by 2 members of Purdue Northwest. Purdue Northwest acting like a well-oiled machine. That is the pun intended.
There you go. That is going to definitely working in favor for them. Klinger possibly looking to make some moves over onto this A. Sports able to hold something, but Echo is going to be right there, and Whitman actually is right close by as well. Y-Dog is going to be going down. That quick control is going to be immediately taken away as Maverick Esports are pushed out by Purdue. Now we will see Toasty holding on to this one, dropping 2, getting a quick double. This is going to be really good for them, but Echo and H2O are right there. They're not going to allow him to come in. Y-Dog is going to be coming in right behind and will be dropping immediately as well.
Toasty had to make the guess of the 50-50, and sometimes you just guess wrong. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles as we are coming down onto the last 40 seconds of this round as we are almost tied on lives, 15-16. Bladesy spots somebody, but it's Echo from above.
Klinger possibly looking to make a move. He's going to be looking for any information, but there are 2 members of Purdue Northwest there, and they're not going to let you come in that easily. Whitman is going to be going down. This is going to be possibly an opportunity. Y-Dog is trying to find a rotation, but right now, Maverick Esports just seem to be going 1-1-1. They need to group up and get a solid push. They've only got 9 seconds left. They're running out of limited opportunity, but that might be it. I don't think it is going to be possible for Maverick Esports to get the rotation in there, and that will be map number 3 going over to Purdue Northwest as they are going to be taking this one, putting themselves on the board, putting it at a 1-2 victory, or 1-2 match we're currently in favor right now over Maverick Esports.
Maverick Esports still on map point, but Purdue Northwest showing why Control is a favorited game mode for their school and being, as powerful as they are, especially in the Midwest district. It is a crazy. It was almost kind of predicted, right? I was thinking the 3-0 was going to happen, and lo and behold, we saw it.
Yep, absolutely. They showed up and they played some incredible Control. Like, if you're going to be looking at anything, hard point, they lost a lot, taking that huge loss, that comeback that Maverick Esports was able to have. Search and destroy. Absolute struggle as we pushing into round 11, getting put into the absolute wire, and now Control. Purdue Northwest just seemed to be like, all right, we got here. This is what we need to do. We're just going to get it done. And they absolutely did so. Maverick Esports had a few opportunities where it was looking a little bit close. Not going to count them out in that Control because each game was actually very, very close Control map.
Yeah.
Which is something that we haven't really seen too much of until we've gotten to tonight's matches. Before, it's just been Maverick Esports just dominating the Control scene. And it's nice to be able to see other teams coming in and giving them a run for their money, showing them, hey, you guys, look at this. Look at what we can do. Look at these holes in your defense. We can find them, and we can exploit them. And now Maverick Esports are going to have a lot of improvements to look at. Probably, honestly, not even any big things. Even just looking at what we're seeing today, it hasn't been any big glaring errors where I've been like, what the heck are they even doing? But it's been enough where they're going to be looking at it and thinking, okay, we're playing against these top-tier teams, these top 25 teams that are just absolutely disgusting, and we're competing with them.
Yeah.
Now, what do we need to do to jump ourselves up again and be the ones to go ahead? That's going to be what these matches are for. That's where early season is super interesting because it gives teams an idea of what they need to do to prepare. That all builds up to the end of the season.
That's right, and with that, it's been a crazy start of the first season here for Modern Warfare 2, as we're on a new game, and we found a whole different way to play, which is kind of blowing my mind right now. But as we get ourselves ready for map number 4, it is going to be Zarqua Hardpoint. That was going to be a wild time. Make sure you guys stay tuned for map number 4. We'll be right back.
With Mavericks Esports. Sign up for our newsletter, scan this code, or visit esports.mnsu.edu and follow us on social media at esportsmnsu.
Oh, we're back. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
We were not paying attention. As you can see, we were just, taking the little break that we could, and now here we are, ready to go for this fourth
map 4.
Yeah, we're on map 4.
Map 4. We haven't even made it this far, right? We haven't seen a map 4 in a long time since the last time. It's going to be Hardpoint on Zarqua Water. I can't remember the name of the full map, but
close enough.
You can swim in this map, and I think that's kind of cool. Like Bladesy right here.
That offers some interesting positioning advantages here. Bladesy possibly has a side here. He's going to be getting one. He's going to be maybe getting 2, but unfortunately, Wrath is going to be winning that one. Wydog is going to be looking to make a going to move. He's going to get 2.
Oh, but Wydog getting taken down by Echo as Toasty sitting here on the top of Dome, looking for any kills that he can find. It's going to be Whitman as he's looking towards the window as Rasp sitting on the bottom side there. You can see him kind of looking for the chow.
The points, oh, now they're on, but I was right about to mention the point's neutral. There was no points happening towards that hard point there. And now it looks like they're going to be forsaking more points here, just getting ready on the rotation, but Maverick Esports are already there. Possibly looking at holding onto the, trying to hold this one as well. But it looks like Whitman is going to be looking for a possible rotation.
You can see Whitman. He's chilling in the water. He's not moving. That's 2. He's chilling in the water. See, this is what I love about this map, right? Is that the water stops all mid rotations and you're allowed to play like a rat. A rat is how you want to play on this map. But Wydog, Klinger, and Toasty securing 3 over Purdue Northwest here at the start of this hard point.
Exactly, a great start here for this hard point as their Maverick Esports holds on to this one and are able to then continue to keep it nice and close. And, well, actually not nice and close. They're able to start putting some points on the board, which is exactly what you need because they are on the cusp of winning in a 3-1 victory over Purdue Northwest. If you're Maverick Esports, especially after the crazy hard point you had in the last map, I can't imagine that you want to push it into a map 5, especially with Search and Destroy being the scary part, with the last Search and Destroy going into round 11. Now, if you're Maverick Esports, you want to just finish it up right here.
Well, that's what you got to do, right? Especially for as strong as a team as Purdue Northwest is, especially in your 0 respawn style maps. They play the game more methodical. They play it less risky. And Klinger out gunfighting Echo. But here's the thing, right? Maverick Esports is a respawn team, or is a respawn game team, right? They're allowed to play aggressive. They're allowed to play smart. They're allowed to play the way they want to play Call of Duty, which is fast, quick. Klinger, look at you go, man. That's 2. You got to find that 3rd. Where's that 3rd? As we're going to see 10 seconds left here on this hard point as they hold a 30-point lead over Purdue Northwest.
But Purdue is able to find the holes that they need to be able to get inside. Wydog looking for an opportunity to get in there. Let's see what he's able to get. A new hard point is in. Maverick Esports are able to have this one right away.
H2O.
H2O is in the water, and I'm sure there's a pun there, but my brain cannot think of it.
Can't think of it right now, but let's hope he's getting squeaky clean while he's up in there. Bladesy finds 2 as Maverick Esports is slowly building their lead, now up by 40, moving on to 50. This is terrifying. Purdue Northwest has been broken down to a science. Atom for atom, point for point. It is Maverick Esports now on top.
Klinger getting blown up there after taking one. Purdue getting an opportunity to get some more points on the board. Looking like they're able to find at least some sort of hole in Maverick Esports. Maverick Esports looking like they're just going to kind of forgo this one, get ready on the next rotation. You can see that new hard point being revealed. But Purdue is not going to allow Maverick Esports to take this one right away. But it doesn't mean, just because you're not going to let them take it right away, doesn't mean that Maverick Esports has to listen as they try to hold it. But now Purdue seems to be able to get some ground in this. They're starting to get some points back onto the board. Maverick Esports are going to need to start to break up this momentum that Purdue have, and this might be an opportunity. Whitman is on a 5 spree right now, but Bladesy comes in and is able to get this contention, taking down H2O and giving the point over to Maverick Esports. Exactly what you need to be able to break up this momentum that Purdue have built up for themselves. Toasty able to hold on to this one here.
It's going to be tough, and it's definitely difficult, as the map count currently now is 2-1 right now on the favor of Maverick Esports, as they're looking to take this victory now here in this hard point. It's going to be really, really scary. Wydog and Bladesy both swimming through the water as Klinger is hanging out right above. Wydog looking for a good flank as you see him. That's number 8. Finding his way towards the next hard point, as it is going to spawn as number 7, Bladesy, now on the next point. Going to be looking at number 4, moving through.
Entryway is going to be a little bit scary for a hard point because there's a lot of areas where you can infiltrate through the water, and also a lot of areas of direct approach. So we'll see how Maverick Esports is able to hold this one. Right now, Klinger is going to be the one camped out on the point. Let's see how he's able to hold it. Looking like Ras is going to be going down to Klinger. 2 members of Maverick Esports are going to be going down, giving Purdue this opportunity, but it looks like the point is going to be going...
It's going to be
going neutral right now.
Neutral as Y-Dog is able to take down 2 of them. Moving through, it's going to be Purdue Northwest now on the point with the last 20 seconds left. Not Maverick Esports opting to really not push, but Bladesy, this man is
in there.
He's in there and he's looking to go hard. He can't stop it, but Toasty finds a pick onto Echo. H2O once again chilling in the water. You know what? You know, is water really wet?
I don't think it is, because if something is wet, it has the opportunity to be dry. But when you have dry water, there's just no water.
You got me there, pal. You got me there. You got me there as Purdue Northwest is finding more points on the board, but it's
Maverick Esports. Right now.
Oh
I think I have broken you. H2O is looking to make the moves onto Maverick Esports. I think I broke my co-caster here, so he's trying to find something to counteract me, but it doesn't matter because Purdue has broken through Maverick Esports and they're able to get some points back. Only about a 40-point difference. Toasty looking to make a move, is able to see Echo. He's going to be shutting him down. He's going to be trying to make a move onto the point, but he's not able to, as Purdue is able to hold strong, but Y-Dog is in there and is going to be taking control of this hard point here. We're getting ready for the next rotation. We've got about 10 seconds left on this point. As Purdue looking like they got their early rotations there, we're seeing Rasp moving up. Bladesy is going to see him. The Boogeyman is hiding in his spot, and he's going to take one down.
The Boogeyman strikes back once again as we're moving on to the next hard point. It's going to be the control room as Purdue Northwest already sitting on that point as they're going to gain more points in this hard point game mode, dare I say. Moving through, it's going to be Klinger, Toasty, and Y-Dog finding themselves to get onto this control point here. Oh my sweet mother of frame rate. It's all right. We're back. We make things happen.
It's fine.
It's fine. You know, don't worry about it.
You're not Y-Dog that easily. But he will get taken down, as unfortunately 3 players are better than 1, no matter what kind of spin you put on it. Toasty looking to make a move. Y-Dog possibly rotating in. Y-Dog is going to be getting both of them. They're going to be going down, but Purdue is still holding on to this point. Whitman is going to see Klinger. Klinger is going to escape with his life. He's looking a little scary there. Whitman is kind of trying to find a rotation, but Klinger is able to stay under cover.
Toasty.
Whitman is going to be looking a little scary there. Toasty is trying to keep him out of the fight, and he manages to do exactly what he needed to do. Trail is now this next hard point, currently sitting in a neutral position. MNSU are looking like they have a slightly stronger, well, actually no.
Y-Dog.
Like Purdue is kind of sitting here with a stronger position, but they are opting not to take the point, which I don't know if this is the right move because they've now just given opportunity for MNSU to make their moves inside. H2O is now inside. Well, actually, he's now dead, but because Y-Dog is able to pick up the double as Bladesy activates his Dead Silence, looking to get a solid flank. This Dead Silence is going to be the thing to watch.
He's flanking.
Where is he going?
So
this is so
far.
Deep.
The deep. Oh, he's trying to change the spawn. Look at him. Okay, that's actually so smart, right? So once he finds himself on the opposite side of the map, his team is going to start spawning right where the hard point is going to be. Moving it through, and that is actually
Bladesy,
so smart.
Genius.
Is so smart. He's putting himself into a scenario that's going to start flipping the spawns for Purdue Northwest. So now they have to change what they have to do to find their way back onto this middle hard point. That's going to be the generator building. As we're moving through, it's going to be hard point number 4 here on Zarqwa. As now Maverick Esports now breaking the 200 cusp. 45 points here, as this is going to be a close hill as Purdue Northwest has to break Maverick Esports, but that is a great shot there from Whitman taking down Klinger.
Right now, respawns are in favor of Maverick Esports. We'll see how this hold is going to happen. Only about 30 more points needed to get on the board for Maverick Esports. The contention is out there. Purdue is going to be the ones taking control over this hard point. Let's see if Klinger is able to make a move. He's going in and is not quite able to get it, as Echo will tank him down, preventing the final few captures for Maverick Esports, but it looks like Maverick Esports are looking for that rotation. We're going to be seeing a fight here between Klinger and Rasp is going to be the one to win this out.
25 points remaining left for Maverick Esports as Purdue Northwest has a big mountain to climb as we enter the mid-entry hard point. Bladesy opting to go for a little bit of a dunk. He's taking a bath. He's swimming around, making his way with a big rotation over towards the next hard point. Y-Dog using the kill streak on H2O and Echo. securing 2 kills.
Given opportunity, the hard point is going to be frozen right now. It is in contention. We'll see which team is able to bring it out. Purdue Northwest is going to be the ones getting control, but Maverick Esports are going to be quick to respond. They're bringing the points on the board. 25 more points left as Purdue Northwest are now trading control. Toasty is going to be getting himself a kill over Echo. H2O is going to be holding that out. We rotated right before I was able to see what was happening there, but it doesn't look like anything interesting as now Purdue Northwest has broken the 200 mark. The point is going to go neutral. Maverick Esports are inside. 25 more points to go.
It's getting so close here right now as we're moving on to they got to make that rotation towards the next hard point as Purdue Northwest.
They've got it. They've
already
got
chilling.
That rotation. This is exactly what you need if you're Purdue Northwest. They got to start racking up those points. Preventing
Klinger.
Maverick Esports.
He's so clean on the AR, Zojalix. Oh my God.
Klinger's holding it strong, but he will go down.
Dice to the stun.
Purdue is able to hold this one up. They're only down about 16 points. Let's see if Maverick Esports is able to make a move.
Why not?
You're able to get in there.
With the break.
Only about 12 more points remaining for Maverick Esports. This one is going to be coming down to the end. Bladesy, you were an absolute disgusting person. Echo is going to be able to
my God, Bladesy!
They're able to hold it. Oh my gosh, we are holding this one down to the wire. 11 more points to go for Maverick Esports right now. Purdue Northwest are holding this point. Maverick Esports are going to need to make a move as Purdue is looking to possibly bring this one back. They're getting super close to tying this one up and taking the lead. This could be it right here.
They have enough time.
10 more points to go.
They have enough time. There's Zojalix. It's Bladesy. They got to jump on that point. It's going to be 2:49 left here. It's 2:47 to 2:39. Maverick Esports is now on 2:40. It's coming down to the wire.
Control room. Bladesy gets one. That could be exactly what they need, but H2O is there.
2 down.
H2O is going to be the one to go down. Only 3
Oh my
more
God.
points to go, and that will be Maverick Esports taking it.
Oh my God.
Game 4. Maverick Esports, you guys are absolutely insane.
My God.
A 3-point victory for Minnesota State University Mankato. I am standing up right now. You guys are absolutely ridiculous. Taking that to the absolute wire.
That is the most horrifying thing I've seen all night long. We saw Zojalix on his feet, y'all. It's you know, you can't get anything better than that. You know, you come in here and you have to fight Maverick Esports, and you know, if you're Purdue Northwest, honestly, they're rated a top-rated team in the league. Dare I say nay? You had to go against Maverick Esports, and let me tell you what, our team looking a little spicy under the fryer oil.
Maverick Esports managing to show up and do what needed to be done to make that one count. That one was looking a little scary. I thought we were going to get a map 1 situation there where Purdue was going to be bringing that one back, but Maverick Esports managed to hold on and fight for literally the last few points there as a team. 3-point difference in hardpoint.
In the hard point, it is terrifying and horrifying to be, but you know, when it's, especially when it comes to moments like that where you clutch up and you pack a punch onto your team and you push through and you're able to break Purdue Northwest, one of the strongest teams in the league here this early in the season. If you're Purdue Northwest, you got to go back to the lab.
Absolutely. And to get a 3-1 victory for Maverick Esports, even as they were looking at where they just had the same thing happen to them against St. Clair. Maverick Esports were just in the position literally 2 hours ago for what the position was in for what Purdue Northwest are in right now. And if you're Maverick Esports, you got to be feeling pretty good. Even after taking that loss against St. Clair, they managed to turn it around, make some quick improvements. We saw cleaner rotations. We saw just overall a lot better coordination in this game against Purdue Northwest, as we saw in St. Clair. They cleaned up a lot. Now, this doesn't mean that Maverick Esports is completely out of the woods yet. We definitely still saw some areas where they're going to be definitely studying these last 2 matches and really looking for those opportunities for them to be able to improve and continue to show the entire nation that they are a school to be reckoned with here in this season.
And what an absolute crazy series. You know, it's going to go to 3-1 to Maverick Esports. What a wild, wild run it is here tonight. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing an interview or not. I'm sure we are, as we have won the series. So we're going to take a short break, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys stay tuned for an interview, and if not, who knows? Maybe not. We'll be right back. Hooah! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're back here on the desk. Sorry about that. I had to get my hype out a little bit. I'm joined today by Klinger, formerly Cloudy, formerly, whatever have you. Klinger, holy mackerel, in the words of the legend himself. How do you feel after that crazy series?
Dude, I am ready to go to bed. My bedtime is 10 p.m. and it is past 10 p.m. That match started at 9:30, but I mean we were still out there and just locked in. I wish you guys could have listen-ins and hear our comms. It's electric.
It was that series was electric. It may have been 3-1, but that entire series was so close. Now I gotta ask, going into that control on that last round, the 12 solo chows. Tell me about that.
Was it me?
Yeah.
Hey, that's my fault, man. I was just getting antsy. I was feeling myself. We're up 2-0. I'm telling these kids. That's on me. I gotta slow away from my team, I guess.
Sometimes you solo chow, and sometimes, you get team shot by a couple ninjas. It happens. Though, we're out here, we're living it up, and, what a series it was. What do you think is up next here for Maverick Esports coming into the next series?
I don't even know who we play next. I don't care who we play next. I think we can hang with anybody. I think we proved that today, taking a map off St. Clair. Should have won the search and destroy against St. Clair as well. And then doing what we just did to Purdue Northwest. Pretty much no one had faith in us or has had faith in us or has really supported us. So, I mean, it feels good to come out here and kind of make a statement. And we plan to keep doing that and improving every single day. And the grind has been nuts. And we're just going to keep going from here.
y'all keep grinding. Y'all keep playing this game. But, you know, that's it for me there, Klinger. Good stuff, dog. Y'all killed it out there, I got to say, you know. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring it up to a wrap here for us here in the studio. But for once, before we go, shout out to production. Hooah! They're over there. They're hanging out. They're doing their thing. Maybe, I'm not sure if we'll get the camera on them. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for there they are. Much love. Shout out to production. We love and appreciate everything they do for us. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to put our beautiful faces here on this camera. But, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for us here at Maverick Esports. My name is Hamalak.
I'm Klinger.
GG's and good night.
We're students at Minnesota State Mankato, and we had a big idea. Turn our love of gaming into a varsity esports team. In our first year, we earned a national championship and created a fun and friendly community. Be a Maverick. Learn more at mnsu.edu.